your big role, what was your headspace? What was you doing? How was life for you before you landed the role that changed your life?
For sure. So, I mean, I know P Valley, you know, I give a lot of credit to P Valley for what it's done for me. And prior to that, there was a movie that I did called Just Mercy that really helped elevate me in the industry. You know, I was in a 5-minute scene, if that, with Michael B. Jordan. And so I remember that day very vividly. I got off the train. You know, I'm living in New York, living in Brooklyn. The Boys and Girls High School is right there. I get up off the train. It's like a hard fucking day that day. I remember it was just a hard day, and I had my bag with me, my street drumming bag. And so, because I'm still street drumming every day, just trying to make $100 a day to make sure I'm good, but also still continue to audition. I'm doing plays in New York, so making a living for myself, but not doing exactly the way I wanted to do it. I get that phone call. My agent hit me. I'm standing like right before I get to my apartment. I remember she's like, "Yo, you remember that movie? Excuse me. You remember that movie, Just Mercy?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yo, they want you to do it. Like, they want you to play that part." I was like, "Yo, that's MBJ. Like, that's a fire ass scene. Like, wow, like crazy." I'm crying and shit. I'll never forget. Like, and it wasn't even like the bag was stupid. Like, it was a little bag that was gonna make me pay my rent up for a little bit, but it wasn't like I knew that 5 minutes or whatever it was, I was going to take advantage of that. I said, this about to be my milestone, and I'm going to lay the fuck out of this motherfucker. I'm going to lay it down. It's going to be one of the most beautiful milestones, beautiful brick you ever seen. And it's going to be part of my foundation. And so it clicked with me. I remember calling my son, and I was like, hey, baby. I was like, hey, man, daddy book another job, baby. I said, I'm going to take care of the rest of your life. You good, baby? You know, and this is not one of them jobs. Like I said, that's not one of them jobs that was a life-changing job. It was a career elevating job. And so what it did was put me in a position to where a lot more people saw my work, and then you get respected on a different level when you get an opportunity to work with people that's doing it in a major space that you want to do it in. And so that day, man, I just gave you the whole Smithell, as my boy B would say, you know, like that's the vibe on that day. It was crazy. And then obviously following that up with P Valley a couple months later was just like, what? Come on, God. What Callie be saying God did. Like that shit, it went to another level. And so shout out to Katori Hall for also being one of those you know, gatekeepers in my life that opened that up.